Stick to the plan, not your mood. One thing I've get to realize when me being consistent, when me, want to be the best version of myself, and when me want to, just be the best self I can possibly be for myself, is to always, stick to the plan. Because sometimes, man, you're gonna wake up in the morning and don't want to do anything. Sometimes you're gonna wake up in the morning and feel very lazy. Sometimes you're gonna wake up and don't even want to get up from that bed, man. But that's the time you gotta stick to the plan. That's the time you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes, man, you don't gotta, go how you feel. How you feel are just feelings. How you feel it's really not gonna do you right sometimes, man. How you feel is gonna, lead you wrong sometimes. Because you gotta do some certain shit each and every day that's gonna, lead you to the next level. But sometimes how you feel is gonna, hold you back. It's gonna draw you back a little bit. That's why it's good to stick to the plan, not your mood. You feel what I'm saying, man? Even this morning when I woke up this morning, I was supposed to wake up at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. in the morning. That's the time I normally usually wake up most of the day, because sometimes I'm still struggling with this waking up time. But most of the time I normally wake up at 6 a.m. on the dot or 5 a.m. on the dot. But this morning, I heard some voices in my head was like, man, just get you some sleep, man. Mind you, I was already up at 6 o'clock. The voice was like, man, just get you some sleep, bro. Then I woke up at 9 o'clock. And I was supposed to have, done my morning routine and everything I was supposed to do before that 9 o'clock. But, you know what I'm saying? I followed that little voice in my head and, what happened. But at the same time, man, if I was to stick to the plan, I would have get up from that bed, do my workouts at home, or do what I want to do my morning routine for that morning, and keep moving forward. But at the same time, man, when I woke up from bed, I still stick to the plan, because 9 o'clock was still 9 o'clock is still a good time. But for me, that's a little bit too late, because before you get everything done, the time's gonna take you to like 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But that time was a pretty good time for me. But at the same time, man, all I'm trying to say sometimes, man, you just gotta stick to the plan, not your mood, man. Sometimes you're gonna hear some voices in your head trying to distract you, but you gotta understand that you are the one in control of your life. You are the one that's gonna react to whatever feelings you have in your body. Sometimes when something happens to you, man, you are the one that's gonna react, whether you're gonna feel sad or bad about it. Or if you feel happy about it, if you feel positive about any situation you find yourself in, you are going to react to that situation in a good way. You are not going to react in a negative way. And a lot of time we tend to judge ourselves a lot. We tend to judge ourselves about how we look, about how we feel, about how we behave. Sometimes that energy we use in judging ourselves, sometimes we got to use that energy to speak life into ourselves, speak positivity to ourselves. Just like Father God, or just use that energy to thank God for life. Use that energy to be grateful for the life you have. Use that energy to show gratitude for you being alive, for you being here. Because sometimes you gotta realize that a lot of people died last night. They are not alive anymore. But you are still alive, you are still here, you are still living, you are still in the present moment. That alone is gonna make you even want to stick to the plan, not your mood. So go after those goals and your dreams. I know some people don't have that drive to going to go after their dreams, but the people that really want to go after their dreams, you know yourself. Sometimes, man, you gotta stick to the plan, not your mood. You don't gotta judge yourself about how you look. Sometimes you gotta tell yourself you look good, tell yourself you look handsome, because you really do look good, man. If you're a girl watching this, you are really, really beautiful. You don't gotta tell yourself you don't look good. But sometimes, man, you gotta be honest with yourself. Sometimes, man, if you need to work on some certain part of your life that you really know that, okay, I gotta go to the gym to get this type of body that I love, do that. Okay, I gotta get some skincare product that I gotta use for my face to make my face more flawless and more good looking. Do that. Sometimes you gotta be honest with yourself. Sometimes you don't gotta lie to yourself. When you lie to yourself, you are gonna know. You feel what I'm saying, man? But at the same time, all I'm trying to say is that, like, sometimes you don't gotta judge yourself. Sometimes you gotta use that energy to, speak positive to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Use that energy to, show gratitude, to thank God for the life you have. All I'm saying, man, sometimes, man, when you really have a goal and a dream that you really want to accomplish in life, you gotta stick to the plan, because you gotta understand that nobody's gonna do it for you. People are not gonna believe in you. People are not gonna, give you the grace. You gotta give yourself the grace. You gotta give yourself the flower. But at the same time, you gotta earn it. You gotta really stick to the plan. You really gotta, keep doing this shit repeatedly every day without not giving up. You don't gotta fall for immediate gratification. You don't gotta fall for instant gratification. Instant gratification is you are gonna enjoy the pleasure right now, but in the long term, you are gonna suffer. You gotta do what's hard right now, so that in the long term, in the longevity time, you are gonna be enjoying the work you'll be putting in, the many work you'll be putting in. You are gonna enjoy it. That's why you gotta stick to the plan. You gotta have your daily task list. You gotta have your daily system. Okay, this morning I gotta wake up so time. Okay, this morning I gotta work out by this time. Okay, this morning I gotta, take care of my business by this time. Okay, this morning I gotta read my books. Okay, this time I gotta, call my parents and check up with my parents on my family. Do some certain shit out there. Be productive. Be energized. Show gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Be present enough to see the actionable step you gotta take in your life. Not that I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But we are trying to be near perfect. All the things that I'm saying right now, I'm still going through all these things. I'm still, learning for myself every day. I'm still, trying to be the best version of myself every day. All these things that I'm saying right now, I'm still going through all these things every day. You feel what I'm saying, man? I'm not perfect, man. Nobody's perfect. But we can try to be near perfect. Anything you want to do, man, if you want to, start making videos, man, pick up that camera, man, just give it your best. Give it your all. Try. Set a deadline for yourself. Okay, I'm going to post for 100 days straight without not giving up. Sometimes, man, you don't gotta focus on the results. You gotta focus on the action, the process. You picking up that camera, you picking up that book, and you taking yourself to the gym. That's what you really gotta focus on. You don't gotta focus on the results, the body you want to have, or the knowledge you want to gain in reading those books, or the views you want to get in posting those videos. You gotta focus on the action, or the necessary actionable steps that you want to take that's going to, serve you in the long term. That's going to add value to your life in the long term. Stick to the plan, man, not your mood, man. Sometimes you gotta realize that you are the only one that's going to, make yourself be who you want to be. You are the only one that can be your highest self. You are the only one that's gonna do the necessary things that's gonna make yourself be the highest self. That's gonna make yourself feel like the highest self. You being your highest self, or you being the best version of yourself. You just simply doing the things you know you should do. You shouldn't follow how you feel. How you feel is not going to serve you, man. You should do the things you know you gotta do every day, not how you feel. How you feel is not gonna, give you what you want or what you desire. What you desire is you doing what you know you gotta do. You just showing up yourself. You just being present enough to see the things you know you gotta do, regardless of how you feel. You gotta stick to that plan. You gotta stick to that goals and your dreams. Sometimes you gotta have a big goal. You having a big goal is gonna give you the direction to go. But that doesn't mean you gotta, that doesn't mean you don't gotta have a system, a small goal to want to accomplish. You gotta have a big goal about, okay, you want to accomplish so and so things. But it's realistic, but at the same time, it's not really realistic. Sometimes you gotta set a realistic goal for yourself. That okay, I gotta do so and so things. I gotta wake up by this time every day. I gotta work out. I gotta read my books. I gotta do some certain things you gotta do some things on a day-to-day basis that are gonna compound to that big goal you're trying to achieve. The big goal you're trying to achieve is not gonna happen overnight. It's those little plan you'll be sticking to on a day-to-day basis. You are going to reach your momentum someday, and it's going to escalate. You're going to get everything you desire, but it's not going to happen overnight, man. You really got to stick to that plan, man. All that to say, man, just you start being the present moment. I feel like when you start to be in the present moment, man, you are going to start to appreciate life and show gratitude for the life you have, and just being grateful for you being here, you being alive, you just being present. You are going to know you are going to start to feel the things that seek can change your life. You are going to be open to the still small voice in your heart that's trying to encourage you to do better for yourself. Everybody have this still small voice in their hearts that's telling them to do the right things, but sometimes we ignore those voices with a lot of things going on in the world, with music, social media, watching videos that don't serve you, watching videos that don't add value to you, or types of shit. All that to say, man, you should start to be in the present moment, man. Start building your strong relationship with God, man. Start checking up your family. Start just start being positive. Start being optimistic. When you are positive about situation, you are gonna get positivity in your reality. When you're negative about some certain type of situation or your life in general, you are gonna be getting negative results in your reality, man. All that to say, man, just stick to the plan, not your mood. I hope you're taking care of yourself, man. Wherever you are, man, just appreciate life. Nobody's perfect, man. We're all struggling to be the best version of ourselves. Just be who you are, be you, be yourself, and try to be the best version of yourself you can possibly be, man. And thank God for life every day. Just show gratitude, man. If you enjoyed this video, man, you should just the best thing you can do is just to be you and be the best version of yourself. Man, y'all stay blessed, y'all stay safe, man. Peace.